Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So we're playing Flight Simulator 2024 on PC, running a overclocked RTX 4080 Super and AMD Ryzen 7 9900X 3D CPU. I'll get my landing gear put up here. Sometimes it takes a little bit while longer to go up on this A330, and we will start off by showing you the graphics settings. I'm flying from London airport, so this is a new area to me. I decided to try it out because there's a lot of buildings and lots of things to render in this particular location. So we are running a resolution of 3040 by 2160 on my 4K 154Hz display. We are running NVIDIA DLSS Quality mode, which will put us at a 1440p render resolution, and we are also running DLSS frame generation. All the advanced graphics settings are set to 150% terrain level detail and 150% object level detail, and all these settings here are all ultra highest possible settings. Now normally I set these to 200, but by default I set to 150, so I'm going to see how that runs to see if it runs any better in this new test here. So let me go ahead and return to our flight, and we will check out UK, which I'm unfamiliar with this area. I did see a YouTuber that I'm subscribed to, Big for Bug PC Gamer. He does a lot of high-end benchmarks with a 4090 and also the same CPU I'm running, the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D CPU. So I figured I would, look how long it's taking for that landing gear to go up. It's crazy. I figured I would show London because there's a lot of buildings and a lot of things to render. So we will get turned around here and we'll face a bigger part of the city, and we'll see how everything runs with this 1440p render resolution. I'm going to throttle up a little bit higher than usual because I do want to get there a little bit faster. I'm recording this video on a Saturday, and I originally really wasn't going to have time to make a video, but decided I have a little short time to make one video presentation, so we'll do some Flight Simulator 2024 just to bring some more content, keep the channel videos content flowing, and just try to stay active as possible. A little bit too much throttle there. Try to stay as active as possible to keep the channel going and keep the algorithm in check, if you will. So like I said, this is a new area for me. Let me go ahead and reset the MS Afterburner settings here. This is a completely new area to me, so I really don't know what I'm looking at. I just know it's a very crowded, busy city with like a river, and there's buildings and stadiums, soccer fields, or football fields, whatever you want to call it in the UK. So there's a lot to render, and that's why I kind of want to test out this area to see how it runs. Now there are still going to be some frame dips, which is partially because this title is still kind of being worked on, I think, in terms of ironing out all the kinks with the frames per second stutters, but we'll try to work with what we have and see how everything looks and runs. And I've decided to slow down a little bit here, that way we could get some of these extra details downloaded, and then once we get towards the city here, we'll start to see more of the buildings come into effect here as the download gets properly cached into the system's storage. Hope you guys are all having a nice weekend. I kind of got a lot of things going on at the house. We're decorating for Christmas, and I got to put the lights on outside, so I have to spend some time outdoors. It's a little bit on the cold side, and I want to get that done. And we also got to just work on some other things. But in terms of having the Christmas tree up, we have that up, all decorated, and mainly all we got to do now is outside with lights and decorations. You know, the usual stuff, be a Santa, snowman, and basic lit up plastic sculptures and stuff, just to kind of have the Christmas spirit also outdoors. But we did basically do most of the indoors, so everything is all done, thankfully. And then maybe on Christmas I'll get a video of everything that we've done so far. But like I said, this is still downloading. We got some buildings coming in here. I know that Spiral building, I know that's a pretty famous building that I've seen in movies. But as we make a few loops around the city, we should get some more details downloaded, and we'll get the full effect of everything. So you can kind of see it in action here. But that's what happens when you go to a city you've never gone to. It basically has to download all the data. And given that Flight Simulator 2024 is basically a simulation of the entire world, it's a lot of data, so it's quite a lot to take in. Yeah, the 1% lows are kind of on the low side because of those frame stutters. And that's just an unfortunate after effect of this title being so new, I think. But the average FPS seems to be averaging about 74 here at this 1440p render resolution with DLSS Quality mode. Throttle up some here. There we have a soccer field or football field, whatever you want to call it. And let's see what we got below us here. Anything else downloaded? I'm trying to maintain a slow rate of speed here. I did adjust the flaps a little bit to give us a little bit more lift. But things are coming in, sort of. There's the London Tower Bridge, which is very iconic of London. What else we got here? Tower of London. And here's some more of the city here. I'm not really familiar with any of these buildings because I'm not very familiar with London, like I mentioned. Newfoundland. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with these buildings here. Now I know in Bang for Buck PC Gamer's video he did mention this stadium here, the O2. So apparently that is very accurate representation of how it looks in real life. But these buildings here I can't really see because they're not fully downloaded here. Looks like we got some docks, cruise ship. And we got some more stuff downloading up ahead. So yeah, not exactly the best presentation, but in terms of doing a benchmark, I guess it still does kind of stress everything because it is still rendering stuff, only it's just not fully detailed, unfortunately. But we'll try to make one more lap around here, and we'll see if we can get some more details as we get turned around here. We'll go to the cockpit view here, which is supposed to be more heavy anyways. Listen to those engines throttle up, I love that sound. Got the sun in the horizon there setting. Got two airplanes literally zipping by each other there. And let's see if we got some more details here now that we make another loop-de-loop around here. So yeah, now that stadium looks a bit more detailed. And now these buildings are coming in a little bit clearer now. Throttle up a little bit here. Actually gain some altitude. My speed is fine. And then we'll check out this Emirates Stadium. Listen to those engines. And it looks like that one came in pretty clear. think that's also a soccer field, I believe. I guess over there, soccer is kind of like called football, from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I pretty much kind of picked up in watching videos from London and UK in general. But I'm unfamiliar with the city. I've never gone to London, so not sure how everything works there, honestly. Alright, we'll finish off by throttling up and we'll gain some altitude here. And listening to the roar of those engines. Try to get zoomed in here. That's a nice aircraft, man. When you're really zoomed in, you can really see the details. Wow, it's highly detailed. Look at the lighting, too. Nice fuselage. You can almost kind of see inside, too, a little bit. Yeah, that's really highly detailed. Very cool. Anyways, guys, like I said, this was kind of not really a planned video, so it really wasn't the best presentation, but at least I have another video to put out, right? At least that's better than not putting out any videos at all today. But until then, if you did enjoy the video, do give this video a like. And if you want to see more content like this, more 4080 Super game videos, along with my Ryzen 7 900X 3D CPU, feel free to subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos. I am looking forward to Indiana Jones, where they get the RTX patch, which will have the ray tracing, which will come on Monday. So I will be testing that on Monday. And tomorrow we'll decide what we're going to play. If you have any requests, do leave them in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to make a video for you. But until then, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. And that brings to you Flight Simulator 2024 on PC. A mini little tour of London, even though I'm not really familiar with the area. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around. Peace out, and thank you for the support. Later, guys.